Hi, welcome to another episode of Lightning Aussie Plays Minecraft Survival. As you can see, I've been quite busy working on greening the island, terraforming, and a few things. Of course, I've just made little temporary areas, like for example, over here, I've made my Basalt generator. You can actually have a bit of a look at here. It's actually temporary, even though I'm just experimenting with build quality, like building materials, whatever. But we've got lava in this side, soil down the bottom, and ice this side. And I did a thing where I went and got, which I think I'll have to just check to see if I recorded footage of it. But I basically went to an ocean monument out that way, and grabbed 43 pieces. I only needed 42 of prismarine, and made a conduit. Which is over here. I stuck it in the water over here, and I think it runs to about 95 different blocks. There we go, there's our little conduit. So what that enables me to do is to have insta-mine with my efficiency 5 pick. I can sit in here in this water, aim at this block, boom, there we go. So I've basically got a nice quick way of making materials. Now I've been using these materials, there we go there. Been using these materials, I've just stuck them in these buckets here. That's the polished one on this side, whatever. Let me quickly go to sleep. Go to sleep. There we go. Good morning. Okay, so, yeah, so polished basalt, which is basically just this stuff polished. Yeah, so nice and quick and simple. Boop. And I'm using it for the paths here. That's probably the main thing, is the paths around the island. So I thought I'd set the paths down because this will give me a bit more of a plan, so when I can build the buildings that I want to build on here around it. Goes all the way to over here. I've still got parts of the island I've still got to finish greening, but we've got the most of it done, which is great. We've got this little pond over here which I want to dress up, make look really nice, add some sand, and eventually want to go and breed some turtles and have, you know, turtles around here. But I can use it for fishing. But yeah, so, and this middle bit here, so our camper van, just, look at that precarious cat, super cat. The camper van up there will eventually go once I've got rid of all this and create a storage area and somewhere to stay. These pillars, so this one's going to hide the iron farm. Over here, this one, I might even use it as my starter house. Well, not my starter house, my medium house, until I build something a lot nicer, but yeah, we might get that. So I'm just going to get some materials. I do want to get a whole heap of concrete, so collect gravel and sand and whatever, so that's another thing. Let's come over here. I've got to get rid of all that. So I've done all this without a beacon too, so it's been pretty things. Added glass to the top here so it didn't fall in. We will eventually, of course, do something nice over here. And I had thought maybe using this as the storage area. I do want to put a pumpkin and melon farm in here. So it might make it well, because it could all feed then into the storage area on one of the levels. So that's the plan. Yeah, this, as I say, this is just a temporary build there. Yeah, so that's where we're up to at the moment. And oh yeah, so these things here, I started that before I built that. So this thing on the edge here, this is actually going to go and surround the island. This is like my modern pier, or you know, I suppose what you have on when you've got like the big wharves, whatever. And then we have a little wharf come off it, so we can, you know, have our boat and such. And then I can do some nice little buildings and such. So yeah. So been busy. I would like to put some steps here, but I'm not sure whether I just what material I want to use there. I wish they'd have concrete slabs. I could maybe use some of these, some andesite slabs there. That might work. Anyway, we'll see what we do. And the other thing too is I've realised I've got too many of these. I want to take every second one out, except for that one. Yeah, and put more chain there. I'm going to show you right now a quick time lapse of about 8 or 9 hours of work, cut down to hopefully a minute or two, of the greening of the island, so you can see all the work that went into it. So sit back, enjoy, and I'll see you after the time lapse. So you can see I've been quite busy there. At the moment here I am adding stairs. I changed my mind about making one of those pillars as my like base house sort of thing. I'm actually going to do it on this hill. I thought it'd be quite nice, and I can do quite a modern cliff house type thing. So these are just the stairs that I'm making up to it, following the same sort of design. And the actual steps will be part of the actual house. So the house will sort of hang over these steps, and then also hang over the other side. So that'll be something that I'll be working on in the future episodes. What I'm actually going to place in those towers is... Well, good night. What I'm going to place in those towers is farms. I've decided I'm going to place melon and pumpkin farm, and probably a villager-powered carrot farm, cactus farm, all those different sorts of ones that I can use, and then I'll feed all the drops from it to go down into the storage area above the Skelly station, killing station. So yeah. So I'll probably leave this episode as a short one because it's been full of a lot of time lapses, and I know they can get a little bit boring. Next episode will hopefully be a lot better. I'll be recording that soon, ready for next week. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe and the bell, so when I release that next episode, you'll be alerted to it. And I apologise that the episodes aren't coming out every day. I actually decided to give up caffeine. I was drinking too much Coke Zero, and I thought, okay, while it's COVID time, I'm going to use the opportunity to give up. And it's been pretty rough. I've had a couple of weeks of headaches and aches and pains and things like that, and I'm just starting to feel better, so I apologise for the delay in the episodes coming out, but we should be pretty well on track now for that. So here we go. We've pretty well just about finished this bit here. I'm probably still going to cut a little bit of the top, but I did want to leave it as a mountain because I thought that will look quite nice. And we're going to have a good look out across the bay there, and also across back to the island from here, so that should be pretty nice. Hey, cow. Okay, well, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the music choices as well. I've been experimenting with some of the different providers. Some you actually might even recognise from other videos you watch elsewhere. So write in the comments if you recognise the tunes, the time-lapse tunes and so on, and from whose video. And I'll reply and let you know if you got it right or not. Okay, thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye. Well, thanks for making it this far into the video. I've got a special surprise for you. I'm going to release a little mini short video which is going to be talking about a contest that I'm holding with about $160 worth of assorted Steam software. So I hope you catch that video, and good luck. Okay, bye-bye.